fun and games. We got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Sven Zone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where dreams are shown.
All right, welcome everybody. Doing some Magic the Gathering in the Sven Zone. Just check my sound. Looks like we are good to go. Checking to see if. Yep, it's making noise. Been a minute since we've done some Magic the Gathering. I am not the best in the world, so if you're here for high stakes and high level play, then this is not what you're going to find, but you're going to find somebody who enjoys the game a lot. And I like to try to explain what I'm doing and why, just so that you don't just see I'm just not clicking buttons and moving on. It's also, there we go. Cool. Okay. So the first thing I always do, and yes, I use an absolute there, but the first thing I usually do is go to the store, because sometimes they'll have, hey, pay 50 gold for 550 gold, or some other cool stuff. These are sleeves. Don't really care. Art's pretty nice. I like it, but I have so many sleeves. I really don't need more sleeves. You earn cash gold from doing these daily quests, and every one you get 15 a day. That gives you experience and gold. 15 more a week for when these are wins, not just battles. And so right now I've racked up 51,000 gold. So it's, you don't have to pay to play. Atomic Hero Squad, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, if you want to find out what your mood or class or aura is today, Atomic Those are new. I've got the new toys to play with. Appreciate you stopping by. Check out Atomic Hero Squad. They were doing the Super Mario RPG. I was very curious when he first mentioned it a while ago that Super Mario has an RPG. Because that's my ballywhack is role-playing games. So I've been enjoying the times I've been able to catch the streams that he does with that one. So Atomic Hero Squad is a 99% evil empath mystic. So Mystic is sort of like the same equivalent as a cleric. So they tap into the deities to get their power. And so let's go 99%. Oh yeah, we're going to pin that puppy. We'll see. So heated mood. So I'm going to do find out what my class is. Does the same thing. 95% lawful good Vanguard. Uh-oh, we're going to be at odds because he's lawful evil and I'm lawful good. But hey, maybe we're banding together for the sake of the universe. Vanguard is a warrior who uses a shield. And as they take more damage, they use that to fuel their powers. And they control entropy. So they can touch things and make it age and make it get all nasty. So that's what a Vanguard does. Let's get into this. Kill 25 of our opponents. I started that yesterday. Today's is another kill opponents. I'm detecting a theme here. So that means we can do anything we want. I have a cool couple new decks that you guys may not be aware of. There is a redemption if you want to pick which one I use. So greenie I've always had. It's just my strong green. Bring in a bunch of creatures, make them powerful, and just eventually overwhelm. Black discard is just what it sounds like. Black, you kill all their creatures, curse them. But this one specifically focuses on discarding, making them discard cards. It's a very frustrating deck to play against. Heir Apparent is from a streamer called Remy. And it has 60 Heir Apparent, 60 rabbits. And the key is to bring in a bunch of rabbits. Hasteness is my fast deck. The whole goal is to bring in creatures right away. Boom, boom, boom. From the first turn, I'm hitting them. Every creature in here has haste except for one, I think. And so it's just a quick, fast deck. Slimy is similar to Heir Apparent. It has Slime Against Humanity. A bunch of those. And every time you bring in a Slime Against Humanity, it's boosted by however many Slimes Against Humanity you've already cast and oozes you cast. So those are the new ones that I have that are standard. And the way standard works is you have the certain sets of cards, and every couple months they come out with a new set. So you can only use the most recent 6. So those will change as time progresses. My historic, I have historic cluster, mostly black and green with a little bit of white sprinkled in. I need to get some more white lands in here. And then my mill deck is a new one, similar to the discard, but the difference is instead of discarding it from their hand, it goes from the deck that they draw from into their discard directly. And I have ways, because if you ever go to draw a card and you're unable to draw a card, you lose the game. So the point of this is to make them take all the cards that are in their stack, throw them into their discard, so that when they go to draw a card, they lose. You're not beating them, you're not hitting them, you're just surviving long enough until they can't draw a card. And of course, one of my favorite all-time decks is my Dragon deck. 250 cards. It's an insane big. And then I just have a couple playing ones. I redid my Angel deck, which I call my Angles deck. And then my shrine deck, which boosts all the shrines. And then I also have a squirrel deck. So my themed decks, if you want specific creatures, I have a squirrel, an ooze, a rabbit, and a dragon, and a slime. Well, no, ooze is slime. So those four, and the goblin deck, but I don't really use that very much. I also have an elf deck I don't use very much. I don't know if you guys have seen my poison deck either. Poison deck, so if you hit somebody and do poison damage to them, no matter what their life is, if they get 10 poison counters, they die. And so this is geared around hitting them and causing them to die from poison. I like to do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck exhausting the opponent. Yes, yep, that's what the mill deck does. Alright, so our goal is to destroy their creatures. So let's go ahead and go back to standard my decks. And we'll go to the black and green. Both of those are good at destroying other creatures, so we'll start with the black. Again, this is very frustrating to play against. And there are many times when someone else is playing that deck, and after the first couple turns, I'm like, okay, I'm out. I don't want to play against this. So we'll see. The key to surviving this deck, if you're my opponent, is just to last long enough to where I'm out of cards and I'm just drawing the cards. So, all right, got a couple decent cards, but no quick cards. This is 2, cost me 3, 3, and 4 to play, but we have a lot of lands, so we will keep it. Here's another 5, so I have 3, 3, 4, 5. We'll start with, so the land you put down first, all the other ones get stacked under it. So I'm going to go ahead and put down this guy with a little will-o-wisps floating around. Alright, so this one enchants a creature, makes him discard a card, and then if the creature takes any damage at all, it dies. This one makes him discard 2 cards, so as of right this second, I'm just going to make him discard 2 cards. We're going to go ahead and bloop, bring him in. Target opponent discards 2 cards. So he gets to pick. Out of the 6 cards he has, he has to discard 2 of them. Next turn, we can bring him in. He costs 2, and then I can boost it for another 1 to take it up to the next level. Or we have a new one. So this one, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land, and he has to discard it. So, or I can bring in my Bloodletter. So he's playing blue and green. He hasn't played any creatures yet. I'm going to go ahead and keep making him discard for a minute. Let's just keep that theme up. So we're going to drop him, make him discard. I get to pick, see what his hand looks like. Cryo Shatter. Witness Protection. Boy, he's messing with all my creatures. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this Cryo Shatter. All of his cards mess with my creatures. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in this Painful Quandary. Because what this does is it makes him either discard a card, or he's going to lose 5 life every time he casts a spell. Right now, all of his spells affect my creatures. I only have 1 creature right now, so we're going to go ahead and keep making him discard. Opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land, and he discards it. So right now, his deck is clearly meant to mess with your opponent. Make his creatures unusable. Problem is, that doesn't win you the game. It just stops, it's all defensive. So I'm curious to find out what his end game is. Here we go, we're going to throw this. He's going to have to discard another card. So far he's down 7 cards that he's had to discard. I'm going to upgrade this. So now he's going to start losing life because he has 2 or fewer hands in his cards in his hand. So now he has to discard or lose 5 life. He discarded. He's saying good game to me for some reason. I don't know why. Is he going to quit? Or does he have a game-winning combination in his hand? Alright, let's see. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. I get to draw a card. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and make him I have 5 life. I'm going to go ahead and bring this in. I don't know why I keep saying good game, unless he's going to quit. I'll say good game back, and we'll worry about that in a minute. Alright, is he going to discard it? Nope, he didn't discard it. Okay. Cool, I get to draw back another player. Alright, so now I'm going to bring him in. He has to discard that. And then I'm going to go ahead and make him sacrifice a creature. I gain life. Now I'm attacking. He loses some life. He's down to 10 now. He's top decking. So he drew a land. Alright, so I'm down to 23 cards. Remember, he's trying to do the same thing I do in that other card. What is that card, though? That is a Restless Reef. I'm going to have to add that to my mill deck. I like it. Alright, throw down a swamp. This costs 7 to do, which is what I have. So this will be the end of the game right here, because he can't sacrifice a non-land permanent. So he's going to lose 6 life, and then I attack for 4, and he's dead. Alright, now it's called a Restless Reef. Yes. Alright, so now he's just wasting time. He's losing. All he has to do is say yes. I don't like it. Do my little... You're disconnected. Alright, give me just a second. I'll be right back, guys, while we're waiting for him. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Didn't realize my mic was still on. There we go. Alright, so we wait for him, and I'll do my last. I do have a... Do you see the line? Because all he's doing is just wasting time. He's just being an unkind person because he knows he's going to lose, and he's just making me wait for the win. So, it's okay. The nice thing is this doesn't happen very often. There aren't that many people like this in the community, thankfully. While we wait, don't forget about Dubby. It's awesome. It is awesome. I love it. Very good. Honestly, the best tasting energy drinks I've ever had. Also, they have hydrating. So if you just work out or working in the sun, sweating a lot, you can get those electrolytes back. Good for you as well. Not as many chemicals as the other stuff. And it works out to be a lot cheaper when you buy them and mix it yourself. Put it in a shaker. Check it out. Discord at Dubby. Use the link there. Get 10% off. Alright, so we did our first win. Killed one creature that time. Let's try the greenie then. Go for the greenie. Our historic cluster is also a pretty good one at killing creatures. It can be. There's a lot of cards in it, so it depends on how lucky we are. Alright, so this is my green deck. There's lots of different ways to win in this one. So we are going to start with our forest. Bring out our dragon sniper. So this is really cool. For one, he has vigilance, which means he doesn't tap when you attack. He has reach and death touch, so he can block anything. He attacks without being turned. You get to scribe when this one comes in. You get 2 life when he comes in. I need a lot of lands, so I'm happy to keep him here. I could have put him on the bottom of the deck, but didn't want to. And we'll go ahead and throw him in. He costs less where the total number of creatures you control. Power. My critters. He starts at 12. He's already down to 9 because I have 3. So he's playing red, blue, and green so far. Kilt Fu as opposed to Kung Fu. Very cute. When you click the mushrooms, they spew spores. Those of you who are who have allergies don't want to play on this deck. These spin, see? They light up. I don't think you can get them all. Oh, yeah, because as soon as you get the last one, the other ones start to go away. Alright, we'll drop in our... We want to bring in our Mossborn Hydra, so... He's playing a bird deck. This is a enchantment, so I'm going to go ahead and kill that first. Actually, no, I lied. I'm going to bring in my Mossborn Hydra because he gets more powerful every time I bring in a land. So I want to go ahead and bring him in so I can bring in a land, and the next turn I'll kill his enchantment. His enchantment's not going to end the game for next turn, so I'm okay keeping him this way. If he had like 3 birds or something, then he would be close to transforming it and changing it, but he doesn't, so I'm not worried about it right now. Boo, we killed my dude. I don't like it. So let's go ahead and kill his enchantment. Destroy target enchantment. Bring in our forest. And attack with our Blooming Stinger. He's a stinger, and he's blooming. Alright, and the cool thing about this card here allows me to do damage to another creature is that I'm gonna go ahead and Grim Grixis, it's been a minute since I played Arena. I hope your day has treated you kindly, sir. It certainly has. Thank you. Thank you. Grim Grixis. Look at that. I'll take the W. That's fine. Didn't get very far in my daily quest of destroying creatures, but I'll take the win. So the latest iteration of Arena cards is a sci-fi, science fiction. See these interstellar deals. This Edge of Eternities is what it calls. Edge of Eternities, if I can speak. Don't even know where I would begin again with this. The cool thing is, it depends on the mode that you're playing in. Because when you hit play, you want to go find a match. You have standard, ranked. So standard, if you haven't played in a long time, you may not have a whole lot of cards that are standard. But you can also play historic, so all the cards you already have. So you can just pick right up where you left off. I would have nothing for standard, yep. But you do get 3 packs for each when you jump back in. So they'll give you 3 packs. And there's you just type in Magic the Gathering codes, and you can go back and put in, if you go to the store, right here, redeem code, you can go online and there's a 3 to 6 letter code for each iteration, I forget what they're called, but each grouping that's come out, and you would get 3 packs from each one. So it's pretty cool, and it's free. That's what I love about Arena. It's awesome. It's free. You can play with friends if you have friends. Unlike me, I have 4 friends on here, but so it's cool. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. There's also commander decks and other things like that. I'm trying to find the... I was going to add this card anyway, Restless Reef, to my mill deck. It's annoying that I can't remember the name of what these are. The other interesting thing that Arena has done, Graham, is that they have... So you have Edge of Eternities, for example, right now, is out. And that's everywhere. You can go walk into a gaming store and buy Edge of Eternities packs. They also have Alchemy. And Alchemy Edge of it for each one that came out. So Final Fantasy was a thing, was the last edition that came out. And then there was Dragonstorm and stuff. But the Alchemy ones are only for Arena. So all these cards that have Alchemy are only for Arena. So it's interesting. They give you more. Honestly, in my opinion, it's a money grab. But hey, it's not necessarily a bad thing that you have more. Didn't know you could sort by the sets. That's actually really helpful. Yeah, it is. So you can just go by collected, not collected. Best thing, the reason I love Arena more than any other Magic thing that's out there is that you have, so not collected. So let's go to, say, okay. Go to Reef. I'm looking for Restless Reef. And I want to add it to this deck. And the cool thing about Magic the Gathering is if I don't have this card, say I really want this particular card, you click on it and you say craft, and you earn these wild cards. Again, you don't have to pay for them at all. Of course, you can buy them, but you earn these wild cards, and you can redeem those wild cards for any card that you want. So it's awesome. It really makes it nice to where, click craft. I don't want this. You can also pick the cards you want and then just say craft all, and it'll make them all as long as you have that for. But for like so that was the rare, the common, for example, craft. I have 329 because you get a bunch of those. And then anytime you open a pack, we're going to say done, leave here, cancel. Oh, done. I don't want to save. I just want to exit. Anytime you open a pack, where's my pack? Packs. Sorry. So every 6 time I open a pack, I'll get another wild card for free. And then this one gives me uncommon, and then these upgrades. So it's uncommon right now. It'll go to common, and then it'll go to rare, and it'll go to mythic rare. So all this stuff is free. You don't have to pay for anything. And I earned this just for playing. Sparkles Mandy. Magic the Gathering has nerd stuff. I only play Dungeons and Dragons. Nerd. That's right. Take a look. Don't forget to check your class and your mood today. Atomic Hero Squad is a 99% chaotic evil empath mystic today. I was a 95% good Vanguard. So we've got a really good and a really evil today. So Sparkles is sort of right in the middle there at 40% neutral evil Xenodruid mystic. Nice. So you're a tree hugger. Cleric basically is what the mystics are. And a Xenodruid is all about the planets, protecting the planets and protecting the life on the planets and stuff. 96% neutral good envoy. Nice. An envoy is basically diplomat / bard. They don't sing and dance and stuff, but they're the skill monkeys. They're the face of the of the group. So they're the talkers. Everybody, deals with them. They make everybody. They give. They're good captains of ships, starships, and they also encourage people during fights and keep people going. So I think got confused between Mandy and I. Mandy should definitely be the envoy. Speaking of Mandy, I was in the middle of doing it and then forgot. I got distracted. Let's see. Look at, why isn't it? There she is, Sparkles Mandy. Don't forget to check Sparkles Mandy out. She's also on TikTok. So I just recently started following her on TikTok. So if you go to her, I presume if you go to her Twitch site, she has all the links for all the things. So make sure you're following her. She's racing toward that partner. She's looking to make the big bucks on Twitch. So open up the pack. Boom. Always get at least a rare with any pack you get. So see, I got 2 wild cards right here. I can trade those in for any card I want. And the nice thing is, if you go to decks, you can go to, there's lots of different websites out there, and just say latest powerful blue mill deck or green deck, or whichever one you want to look for. Click copy and it'll put it in your clipboard, and then right here, boom, import, and it's already there and shows you which ones you're missing. You can then open it up and choose whether or not you want to swap them out or build it with your wild cards that you have. So Magic the Gathering Arena is extremely well done. It's been getting better over the years. The community, for the most part, I would say 85 to 90% solid people. I guess there are some, as is true with anything, there are always some people who are not the best people in the world, but for the most part, they're pretty good. I'm going to get rid of this guy. It added them by mistake. I didn't want to add them. But anyway, I wanted to look for my reef, my restless reef. So you can filter your cards by color. I just want blue in this. Here's my restless reefs. Interest tapped. I don't like that, but other than that, it's fine. I'm good with that. All right. Did I add anything else by mistake on here? No. Everything else looks... Oh, here it is. Willowgeist. Minus. There we go. Still says craft all. What am I missing? So this is a very... Here it is. Scurry Oak. Okay. There we go. So this is a very frustrating deck to play against, because you're making them get rid of all of the cards they haven't even drawn into their hand yet. Alright, so we're going to play my favorite. There was a Dungeons and Dragons, by the way, Mandy. I don't know if you're still here, but there is a whole thing. Let me go to... Where would it be? Let me show you. There was a whole Dungeons and Dragons, since WotC owns both Magic and Dungeons and Dragons. They came out with a whole Dungeons and Dragons set, which was... I did my best to try to get all of them. Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Boom. So you have stuff like the Cleric class, Monk of the Open Hand, Paladin, Portable Hole, +2 mace. You're ambushed on the road. Dancing sword, plate armor, potion of healing, blink dog, this is all the whites. The Grand Master of Flowers, who is Bahamut. See his 7 canaries that he has flying around with him all the time. And then all the dragons, of course. We can type dragon. Have a search for the dragons. So you have the white dragon, Draco Lich, power word kill, blue dragon, black dragon, dragon turtle, selfless paladin. You also have dungeons in the Forgotten Realms set. So you can go down into, there are 3 different dungeons. Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the come on. It's not letting me show it, but there's the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the Yawning Portal. I don't remember what the other 2 off the top of my head. I'd have to look into it, try to remember more. But really cool stuff. Here's a Cell Sword, a Dragon Warrior, Temple of the Dragon Queen. It has Tiamat on there. Tiamat is a card as well. Tiamat right here. Havoc RPG, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit ! class to see what you're playing today. The Green Dragon, Old Gnawbones. A Bard, a Dragonborn Bard. So, lots of cool stuff, even for people who are doing the D's and the other D's. Take a look at Havoc if you guys don't know each other. Havoc is a 6% neutral good ghost operative today. So operatives are like secret agents / rogues. So so we have a lot of evil people today. I'm just saying 94% evil because he's only 6% good. Atomic is a 99% chaotic evil empath mystic. We have Mandy coming in with a 40% neutral evil Xenodruid mystic. Grim Grixis with his 90% neutral good envoy. And me, I came in with a good 99. I came in with a 95% lawful good vanguard. So there's only 2 good guys and 3 bad guys today. So neutral good, iffy. Yeah, but you're mostly neutral evil. So it's all about yourself. It's all about me, baby. So speaking of dragons, we're going to play some dragons. I love my dragon deck. Historic. Dragons. 250 cards. I would say out of that 250, probably 190, 160, 170. Somewhere in there are dragons. But you gotta have the lands to support them and stuff, so maybe not that many, but there's a bunch of dragons in here. Earthquake dragon. Alright, so you have to have 3 lands for this set of cards. Don't have any more dragons, but I'm good with this. We're gonna keep it. I have a lot of cool, unique lands in here. This one is indestructible. You can't kill it. Archway Commons gives you any color, whatever you want. But you have to waste a turn bringing it in, because not only does it come in tapped, where you can't use it, but you also have to tap another land to pay for it. But now that it's here, Grappling Sundew Plant. Okay, and it can become indestructible for 5. Gotcha. Alright, throw down my Cavern of Souls. And as long as I'm playing a dragon, it gives me any color I want. Otherwise, it just gives me a non-colored. We're going to play our Pristine Talisman. Gives me a life every time I tap it. Alright, so I'm sitting on 4 now. I can spit flame and do damage to... I'm probably going to kill his plant. Because he has reach and it can become indestructible. And I don't like that. Bring him in, kill his plant. See, so it tapped my talisman to give me that life. Alright, dragons go. So now I have 5. Alright, so this one allows me to make a creature that -3, -3. He has ward of 2, so it'll cost me 3 to do it unless I expose a dragon. I think instead I can destroy all non-dragon creatures now, since I have 5 sitting here. So I'm going to let him build up his side a little bit, and then I'll kill them all, and then bring in my dragons. So let's go ahead and bring him in first. Destroy a non-black creature. Player takes an extra turn for 5 or 2 damage among 2 targets and draw a card. I think I'm going to destroy a non-black creature. Hold on to that one. Now I have to discard a card. I don't want to discard anything. I'm going to get rid of him. Because this lets me destroy it. The other one just let me do -3, -3. Flourishing Bloomkin. +1/+1 for each creature you control. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... Excellent. I can start bringing in my people. Can I bring... I can't bring in the prismatic side yet, can I? I can. Okay. This is a game changer. What happens is every time my turn starts, it searches through my cards until it gets to a creature, and then it just puts it out there for free. Alright, we're going to kill all his creatures. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. This Orbold is Ouroborioid. Ouroborioid is insane. I'm not going to pay it yet because I want to make sure I can put down kill all creatures. We'll add this in. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. And just like that, we're cooking with gas. And he quit. Yeah, he had a pretty good team set up. It just so happened I got lucky with my card draw, so I was able to wipe them all out. So I don't blame him for saving everybody some time. But that added a bunch to my daily quests, so I was able to complete my daily quest from yesterday. Get kill 25, so I get 750 gold for free. Plus, my daily gives me 100 extra gold, and my weekly gives me 275 XP. And the XP is for mastery, so if you go to, you get the top one for free. So every time you go up a level, like this is a pack, here's your card, pack, the orbs. The orbs make your cards look cool. You can buy these cool avatars, the little faces that show up on the bottom when you're fighting, or you can pick these cool moving 3D versions of these particular cards. I have 3 of these mastery orbs right now. I already went through and got all the cards I want, so I'm just not really worried about them. I'm just grabbing whatever's there, whatever I think looks cool out of what's here. Go back to our packs. Let's open up our second pack. See, I've gotten 2 packs today for free. I haven't done it, didn't pay anything. Sunset Saboteur. Okay. Human Ragu. Nice, nice, nice. Rogues are always pretty cool. A jellyfish scientist. Nice. So these are spacecrafts. It's new to this Edge of Eternity set. They come in, they do something, and then as you tap other creatures you control, you can charge them up, and they become something else. So this one, if we do it for 9 tap creatures with 9 power over however many turns it takes you, it will become a flying creature with first strike and a 3/4. So it's cool. An interesting concept. I have a couple in my cards that I use. Alright, we're still looking to kill 15 of our opponents. Let's go ahead and go with our mean deck. Our discard deck. Since everybody who's stopping by is evil, you guys will appreciate it. This is not a fun set of cards to play against, that's for sure. From the Final Fantasy set, right there. And some of these places that you play on, exile a card, boo. But it only costs 1 more, so that's fine. Let's go with Swamp. Some of the places you play on, play matches you can move, are interactive like this. I can tap, bring up flares, little flame flares, little move some of these pieces. Alright, so I don't have anything that plays for 2. Actually I do. I want to kill Gilda. So I'm gonna, this one comes in tapped. I want to be able to cast this for 2, so we're going to drop our Swamp here. And then cast him. Gilda lets him boost any angel he casts. As they come in, they're more powerful, so play with our little dudes. Move the little horsies around. Linden is pretty good. She's pretty good. Alright, so we have a couple choices now. We can either kill one of the ones he has or make him discard. I'm going to make him discard 2 cards right now. Boom. I'll take the 5 damage and hope that I can come back. Alright, so here's the spacecraft we were talking about. So this guy, when I doesn't do anything when he comes in. If I tap somebody and give him a 1, then whenever he has to discard a card, he'll lose 3 life. Alright, so we're going to bring can either kill one of them, he'll kill his Inquisitor and keep her, or I can bring him in. I'm gonna bring in my Bloodletter. I'm gonna do another swamp. Because it doesn't do anything. I'm really glad I figured that out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bring these in. Do 1 damage to him. Bring in my station. I don't have anything that can make him discard yet, so I'm not going to worry about charging him yet. If I could do 8, you know, I can only do 2 right now, so we're just going to go to combat. I could make him lose 4 life. I don't want to lose the 7 life that tapping this guy would do, so we're just going to wait and see. He's pausing. Oh, he's destroying my artifact, my space station. Okay, cool. I'd rather him do that than this guy. No attacks. We're going to wait. I don't want to lose the 7 life as he attacked me back. Alright, whenever another creature you control enters, you gain life. Okay, okay. Surprise. Oh, she's a noble. She's not a human. Okay. He comes in and gives 2 life back. Do I want to do that now? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. So we're going to go ahead and do him. Get 2 life. Next turn, we can play our Virtue Persistence, which means I can bring in creatures from graveyards. He's going to kill one of his Inquisitors. There you go. No attacks. So right now, he should attack with his 2 people. Not sure why he's not. What? Oh, it came in tapped. Boo, okay. No attacks. He should attack with his angel and his queen, because I cannot kill either one of those. I can block one, but I can't kill either one. So the other one will definitely get through. He could have been doing 4. He could have done 4 to 6 damage over the last several turns. No, I don't know why he's not. Alright, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. So yes. So first of all, we're going to bring this guy in. Just to make sure I don't mess it up. Then we're going to bring him in. And cast this. Ruthless Negotiation. It's hard to see, but there's a raccoon and a some sort of otter or ferret. And cool, because I can play it again next round for 5. And I have 8, so I have plenty I can cast it for. Alright, once again, we're just going to assume he has a bad connection. No attackers. Next round, I will get to start bringing in angels from, because this guy, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. I'm going to start with his girl I killed first. And then as I bring more angels in, they will come in boosted. We're going to go ahead and cast this again. This will let me draw another card. I've been hosed to keep drawing so many lands. Yes, next turn I'll be able to bring him in. He's a good one. He's a good one. Drop him in, get another life back. Next to combat. No attacks. Next turn, when he comes in, they will have to discard a card, lose 2 life, and exile 3 cards. So it's nice. See, again, he should be attacking with all those. Alright, let's go ahead and bring whenever another creature you control enters. He discards a bunch of cards. I'm going to go ahead and bluff that I have cool cards just waiting to be used. And we're just going to pass the turn right now. I think I will attack with this guy next round. Nice, I get to kill one of his creatures. Excellent. We're going to destroy this lady. And then next turn, I'll get to bring her in to my side, which will be nice. Alright, now we're going to combat. We're going to go ahead and bring hit attack with her. And our ugly dude. Because of this guy, if his character would lose life, he loses double. So perfect. We kill one. He doesn't kill me. And that's going to end the turn. He lost double life because of my guy. And now he stops. See, we're done. Just like that. Very different battle that time. Let's see how many people I killed. Four. I got 4 that time. But again, because of my daily, you get 15 bonuses if you win up to 15 a day, up to 15 a week. I'm at 12 for the week, 4 for the day. All this stuff for free because I went up in the mastery points. Alright, well that was cool. Let's do the dragon again. I love my dragons. And we'll probably stop for a while. Switch games a little bit. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Sparkles, Havoc, Grim. Thank you so much. Atomic was here as well. So we got 3, and that's what I need at least. Alright, so this one comes in if I... and gives me white if I have a forest. Look at that, I have a forest. So we'll go ahead and drop him in first. Cool looking planetary forest. Starships flying through it. Drop our Verge and do our Omen so that all lands are every land is a lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their other types, which is nice. Alright, so that gives us 3. This is a great card, that's a great card, that's a great card. I think I'm going to start with, this gives me another mana. I'm going to bring him in first. So that'll give me 4 mana. Plus this guy will be 5. So I can bring in him. Whenever he or another dragon you control enters, I can do damage, which is based on the number of dragons I control. So I can kill his Llanowar elf right now. So I'm gonna do that. All right, so he had, how is he able to do, oh, is this any color? It is one of any color. Cool, cool, cool. All right. All right, I see you. I see you. Good on you. Cool, cool, cool. Bring him in. All right, now we have 6. Cool, so we can do 2 out of our cards. We're gonna go ahead and bring in this guy. So this will allow me to get rid of his creatures starting next round. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring in our Lizard Warlock. He will let me cast dragon from my graveyard and gives me mana to help. So that one that he stopped from coming in, I'll be able to do that again. Alright, he gets to steal one of my cards. She's a meanie head. So much for me doing what I wanted to do. But this guy does 4 damage to something. I don't want him. Alright, so let's start with this first. I'm going to kill his bird. I'm going to bring him in. Next round, I'm going to kill his little elk with this guy. Look at that. He's using my card against me. I like it and I don't like it. All right. We're going to go ahead and do this first. Exile the creature. He then goes underneath this thing. And then later on, I will be able to cast these guys in for free. I need more dragons, please. He took my guy that he killed my guy that lets me cast dragon for free. All right, make a monk. So this costs 5 to make the exile guy. I'm gonna bring in, get rid of his visionary next, unless he does something cooler. She's okay. I think I like the visionary better. No blocks. He gives me, besides being a monk, he also gives me forest. Put a +1/+1 counter. Alright, so this lets me seek a dragon card. So what it does is it goes until it finds a dragon and then spits him out. I'm going to do it again. Alright, now that took up all my mana, so I'm done for this round. You can do 5 damage. I think I've messed around too much. Took too long to do what I wanted to do. He only attacked with 2. Interesting. Alright, so now we get to bring these guys in. He's a 7/10. Hexproof from multicolored is awesome. I am going to pay this so I can kill one of his creatures. See, he's got a lot of blue, so we might be able to cancel it. We'll see. He did, alright. Bring in my gateway. I have to pay for it. No attacks. We're using them to block. Alright, so I can kill one of his creatures. Not really a whole lot of stuff that he's doing. If he's smart, he'll do it himself. Oh, he didn't do it that way. Okay. Alright, so doesn't matter, so I'll just let him hit and make him feel good because he did so much damage. Alright. I messed around, wasn't paying attention to the fact he was doing as much damage as he did. So don't know that I would have won anyway, but I definitely could have played better. Definitely could have played better. But I still killed some of his creatures. I only need 3. So that's the cool thing about this too, is you can advance on your daily goals even if you don't win. You don't have to win to succeed on your daily goals. Gotta charge my phone down to 15%. Alright, so let's go with my cluster. So this one is just a hodgepodge. You definitely have to have luck. The win rate is nowhere near as high as some of my other sets of cards, but it can get crazy and do a lot of really cool stuff. So that's why I like it. Afrofuturist. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, only got 2 to begin with, but 2 lands. Slimy Piper. Alright, so waiting on him. So this guy changes color. So you can choose between the 5 colors, whichever one you like, this pet. I'm gonna go with the green for now. Hello! Howdy. Let's go with the Strangled Cemetery. Black and green. Alright, now a Tarnation Vista. Comes in tapped. Pick is whatever color I choose it to be. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my white Bright Climb Pathway and bring in my Slimy Piper. He's probably going to attack with both. Rosie Cotton of South Lane from the Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings set. Lots of really cool stuff in a Lord of the Rings set. Ring Wraiths and Sauron and Gandalf. 3 or 4 Frodo cards, a Bilbo card. Alright, so now I can kill this guy at the beginning of your end step. Create a 2/2 with Decade. We're going to go ahead and kill him. Oh, he fights a creature you don't control. Oh, I didn't know it said that. This one does damage equal to its power. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Oh, crap. Never mind. He just went up to a 3. Alright, well, that's not going to work. Bring him in and make him... I need more greens, please. There we go. That's going to give me 3, and I have a 4th right here. Alright, what does she do? Whenever you create a token, put a +1/+1 counter creature. Oh yeah, we're going to kill her instead. No attacks. He does get a +1. I should have attacked because the other guy can't block. I forgot. He wouldn't have blocked with him. First mistake I've ever made. Is he indestructible? He is not. Alright, my devotion to white. Okay, good. Yeah, he's coming up with great answers. There's Minas Tirith. Coming up with perfect answers for everything he needs, so. He's going to be hard to beat, but we can do it. Alright, first of all, let's throw this down. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring him in. And this is a permanent, so I can drop him in and then tap him. Alright, so now we'll have 4 lands. I can tap him for 2, get another land from him, which will be nice. Yeah, I just don't... I'm not ramping up enough to beat what he's doing. He's got the cards he needed when he needed them, and it's just not working. Alright, so she is a what? Alright, so here's another land. 1/1, alright. We're gonna bring this guy in. Bring him down to a 1/1. And every round it's gonna do 1 point of damage. Alright, then we're gonna give me another land, would ya? Thank you. Alright, 2, 4, 6. He's got me beat on board. He keeps being silly, so we're just going to end it. If he just attacked me, then I would have just let him finish, but he's being silly and no need to do whatever he's doing. He can just attack me, so. Alright, but that means we finished our daily. We get our 500 gold. Cool. All right. Well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Sunday, come back by and check us out. We're going to be doing some Starfinder. And then I'm also playing in Drake's games on Friday and Saturday. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day.